welcome back to another video. Today I will be showcasing all 4 packs of Prop Placer. So this is the sleeping bag here. Then you have your night table. Well, your other bed here. Your other bed. Then after that, you have your night table, your closed book. Then just over here, if we walk over here, we have our table. I think it's the large wooden table and your breakfast table. Then you have your wooden chair, your cafe bench here that has, I believe, 2 spots on it, and then your bar stool. And then if we walk on over here, we have your medium sandbag stack, your bonfire, which can be turned on and off, crate, bucket, floodlight, which can also be turned on and off. You have your safe, which can be opened. You have your tall cabinet, and usually the small cupboard above, right above your cabinet there, would be placed on a wall. But since I'm showing you exactly what you guys get in this pack, there are no walls within this pack. So after that, you will have your, I believe it's called your foot chest or something. I'm not exactly sure the name of it, but it's that gray chest there. Then you have your wooden locker and your locker. And then over here, just you have your tall wooden shelf, your empty and full water bottles, your scrap lantern, open book, and just a water bottle. Then you have your tall scrap shelf, your toolbox, your lock box, and your cardboard box. Then over here you have your rusty desk, your potted cactus, clipboard, pencil, and finally your trash can. Now we have this sign expansion pack. Now this comes with all these signs you can see here. So this is the small hanging sign. And I've written demo on all of them so you guys can get like a feel of what it might look like. But here I placed the roofing there was from the scrap expansion pack, but I'm just demonstrating how it could be hung right there. And you see it has the rusty hinge there. And then right here is the large wooden sign. And then under that you have your large scrap sign, open close signs, and then you have your blue, white, and red light up signs. Not sure their actual name, but that's basically that. And then you have your large standing sign there, extra large sign, and your small sign to the side. So I'm going to show you guys how the colors work. So say you were to put 33 in, you get yellow. And then you can click check, or let's see, 22 and 255. So the different numbers make different colors. You can experiment with that. You have your different fonts, as you can see here. I'm going to put Fantasy. Fantasy is my personal favorite because it's just clear and large. You can change kind of the placing of it. If I were to put, this is a demo. So this is a demo. Then you can change kind of where on the sign it appears, which is pretty cool. And yeah, that's it for that. You can change your text stroke. It's basically if you want the outline or not, or if you want the scale of your text. And then you can just toggle those on and off. As long as you click check, it will change with that. And that is that for the sign expansion pack. On to the next one. Now here is one of my personal favorite packs. It is the scrap expansion. And it comes with quite a few props, as you can see here in a moment. So I'm going to start by walking over here to the right and ignore this lantern, which comes with the original pack there. And then the table as well was original. I just put the stuff on it. So you have your cooking ingredients, 1, 2, and 3. So starting with cooking ingredient 1, that's 2 actually. So that's 2, 1, and then the mustard and ketchup is cooking ingredient 3. Then you have your garbage bag, your cans, your MRE, so meal ready to eat, your can. You have your knife and your cards. So over here is your fridge, your cooking pot and pan. You have your stove, which can be turned on and off with the red button. You have your raw meat and your barbecue. You have your iced meat selections 1 and 2. That's 1, and then just the side of that would be 2. And then you have your corn stand and your wheat stand. And then over here is your guard platform. And then going to the next row behind that, Here you have your punching bag and your bench press, and you can't actually sit on it. It's just for show, but I like to use it a lot in my like bunkers and stuff. So here is your picnic table and your cash register. And then you have your filing cabinet and your bunk bed. And you have a minimum, so your max for the bunk bed is 3. And then over here are your walls. So starting with, this is the ladder. Over here I just put it on the wall to show you what it would look like. So you have walls 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 1's here, and then so on, 2, 3, 4. And then just over here, you have your small wall. So I'm just going to show you that. Your small wall, you only have one type of that. And then walking back here to the entrances and doors, you have this is kind of like a barn door, or like I use it for my bunker sometimes. You can just open it. It goes either way. So if you were to flip it the other way, it would still look the same on the back, as you can just see here. And then just over here, besides this, is your door. So you have door number 1 and door number 2. So number 1 is just wood and number 2 is scrap. Just right here. So then after that you have your entrance, just your plain entrance, your scrap entrance, and then your window. So window number 1 and number 2. And they're both pretty cool. I like to use them both in my builds. And I like those windows because they just kind of change up the feel of the game. So then over here you have your large shack platform. And then I put the extra large one down off this cliff right here to show you guys actually how tall it is. So I'm going to show you that. So it's actually really tall, as you can see here. If I jump down, you can see that it just goes on, and it's really tall actually. Has about 6 platforms, and then you have your scrap supporter beam there. That's extremely large as well, so it's extra large. It is really good if you want to make like a cliffside house. And now I just gotta get back up here real quick. But bed. I might just cut this all together. Okay. So, after I place this one last thing to get back up, I'm going to show you guys now some of the other just pieces that you could add to your house. So right here you have your roofs. So you have your small scrap roof, and then you have your large ladder roof, which is for if you wanted to put a ladder in the gap there. Now it stops right here. This is the size of it, and then that's where you would put the ladder in that gap there. And then over here is your large roof 1 and 2. So this is one roof, and then to the side of that on the right is another roof. And then you have your large shack platform flat. So it's flat, it doesn't have the legs. And then over here you have your extra large shack platform flat. And then you have your extra large roof. And I like to use that a lot because it saves a lot of prop space if you were to do that instead of a lot of large roofs. So then over here you have your fences. So you have large fence, small scrap fence. Pretty easy. You can just connect them like that. That'd be one and that'd be another one. And then going on to your just kind of miscellaneous pieces like your extra stuff. So you have your wood planks and then your scrap planks, and you can like pretend to sell them if you're at a store or something. And then you have your here you have your wood block there and your opened crate and your pegs, that's kind of like a pillar, and then you have your board and your scrap piece there. And that's that for that pack. Now on to the next one. So for the last pack I'm going to show you guys, and the last one in the set, is the military and medical. Now this is the one I've most recently gotten and I love it. So starting over here you have your medical divider. And this is kind of like the medical area of it. You have your automated doctor. And then you have your IV pole over here. So you have your IV pole for the hospital if you were to do like a hospital role play. And then you have your medical table. And these are each a separate prop. So you have different various medical supplies, your syringes, you have your medical cabinets 1 and 2. 1 and 2 there. And then you have like the small one beside there. Then you have your vials, and each of these are separate as well. You have your large and small med kit, and you have your suture tools. Then over here is your armory. So you have your assault and normal rifles, your shotgun, and then some prop rifles on top here that you can place anywhere you'd want to put. And then over here you have your sledgehammer and crowbar. You have your fire extinguisher. You have your ammo shelf. You have your toilet paper, which is kind of random, or your paper towel, Molotov, flashbang, and different ammos. And then you have your tools. And over here, just right here, I put some more prop rifles and then some machine guns mounted and unmounted. Your ammo crate, and then your normal ammo box. And then right here, you have your suit engineering station and your tank, your air tank. Then you have your spotlight, which can be turned on and off. And your portable generator. I'll show you that. Your portable generator. And your power converter, your wall battery, and your satellite. And then over here you have your fusion cores, spent and unspent. You have your treadmill and your tension machine. And then you have circuits, various military radios and servers, communication tools. This is your server here. It looks like that on the back. Then you have your you have a microscope. You have a computer, which can be turned on and off. And it makes a cool sound, but I'm not going to include that because there's other stuff in the background. But there's the desk light, communicating radios, and your headphones, headset there, your office desk and chair. And that is that for this video. If you liked it, please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.